Yo, what's up? Come on.
Okay.
Come on. So where are we now?
We're in Mount Eden. We need a snack, otherwise I can't tell all of you about New Zealand if I'm hungry. So.
Yeah, I can't even operate. Okay, I have to turn off.
We're in Mount Eden. It's in the center of Auckland, pretty much. It's just a little area with lots of nice cafes, historic houses. It's quite a wealthy area.
So Mount Eden is named after that mount, which is over there, right? So now we're close to the cafe we're heading to, and you can have a closer look on
Yeah,
the
I see
mount.
it.
Is very nice. Is honestly one of my favorite spots in Auckland. So yeah, we're going to this cafe now. هناك للحين اللي فوتنا المطعم هذا قاعد يطلب أطول شخص بالعالم. It's a cool place actually.
Yeah, it's nice.
Why are you so tall, man?
I eat my vegetables.
So you eat your vegetables.
Lots of broccoli.
Assalamu alaikum. Today we have a special person to talk to us.
Salam alaikum.
Yeah, he also speaks
A
partially, a little bit of Arabic.
Very, very little bit.
Okay, who's Damien?
I'm 24, I work in exporting, I'm from Auckland, in New Zealand, so.
Okay, Damien, we need to give you an Arabic name. We need to decide the final Arabic name.
Okay.
Is it going to be Muhammad or is it going to be Mubarak?
I think Mubarak's more it fits me more as a person,
Yeah.
so. We'll
Yeah.
go for Mubarak.
Mubarak is good.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'll call you Mubarak from now on.
okay.
Even after this video, even when we hang out. Your name is Mubarak.
Mubarak, forever, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about New Zealand. We're mainly here to talk about New Zealand. So, my first question is, what is so special about New Zealand in a very short sentence? Why New Zealand is special?
I think it's special because it's so far away from a lot of countries. Like the closest country is Australia, which is about 2.5, 3 hours flight away. So it's isolated, and that has its pluses and minuses, but you know, it has very beautiful untouched nature. The people also make it special because they're generally quite humble.
If we compare New Zealand to Australia, what are the main things that you would mention that are different to Australia?
I think the first thing that comes to mind will be the climate. Australia is generally hotter. Obviously it depends where you go. You can find cold places in Australia too, but because if you talk about where people live in Australia, it's generally just the East Coast. And the climate, Sydney, Brisbane, will be a bit hotter than in Auckland on average, I think, and even in Melbourne too.
So you've lived in Australia?
I haven't lived full time, but I've spent like 2 months at a time there, 1 month at a time. So, and throughout my whole life because of having family there and friends there. So,
Alright, so having lived in Auckland and also in Australia, where did you stay in Australia?
Brisbane, Sunshine Coast, which is north of Brisbane, Melbourne.
That's great because actually my favorite city in Australia is Brisbane.
Brisbane,
Brisbane
yeah.
and Gold Coast.
It's
They're
very
close by.
Yeah, it's a really underrated city. It's actually really nice, and a lot of New Zealand people move to Brisbane
Yeah.
in particular.
It's not expensive too.
Nah.
No, not of course compared to Auckland or also to Sydney. Still.
It's a lot cheaper, better
lot
value
cheaper.
for money, and
Yeah.
it feels a lot more Australian than Sydney or Melbourne because Melbourne and Sydney have so many foreign people in the centre.
Yeah, so a lot of locals are in
Yeah.
Brisbane. Yeah, I have to agree. I actually love Brisbane. The climate, the beaches, it's amazing. It's similar to New Zealand, but more of a warm sort of.
Yeah, a bit more beachy.
So, how hard is New Zealand accent? If you have to give in a scale of 10,
Like hard to
understand.
understand.
Yeah.
I think it's difficult for me to say because I've grown up here, so it's what I'm used to. But if I'm putting myself in someone else's shoes, it's probably a lot more easy to understand than some areas of the UK, like in Scotland or Ireland. I know it's not the UK, but they can have a lot stronger accents than in New Zealand.
So on a scale of 10, that would be
6, I think, at most. Like you get used to it after a while.
Personally, I got used to it. Yeah, in a matter of 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
First, it sounds kind of sharp when you first hear it. So, since Auckland is a very international city, how do you feel talking to people with broken English?
I'm probably used to it, and because I've been learning languages a lot of the time, well, since I'm in high school, I'm quite used to speaking to foreign people who don't speak English perfectly, so it doesn't really bother me. Obviously, like, you should just make an effort, and people can tell if you're trying, at least, I think.
Definitely, I always say to those who learn English in Auckland, you have to make some effort.
Yeah.
Really, and try to meet people.
It would be the same. If I lived in Saudi Arabia, whatever reason, I would make an effort, even though I'm sure it's a lot harder to learn than it is to learn English. I would make an effort to at least try and learn competent level of Arabic. So.
Yeah, effort is key.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so moving on from New Zealand, when you hear the word, or when you hear Saudi Arabia, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Probably, I think of not only the government of Saudi Arabia, but it is the government who has a lot of power in the world of oil and can sort of manipulate the prices of oil depending on what they think of.
So let's say I invite you to come to Saudi.
That would be great.
What is the first thing that you want to see when you put your foot on the ground of Saudi?
I think it's always just interesting to like go to like the normal area. I like just to walk around like the normal area where just the average person lives, just to see. I mean, and I think like if you would come to New Zealand and you'd see the little cottages and how the old houses look, it's probably interesting if you've never seen people living like that.
Yeah. So we've kind of talked enough about both Saudi and New Zealand. So now should we go have?
Let's go and have some
Arabic food.
Middle Eastern food, yeah.
Or maybe we should hang out first a little bit in Mount Eden.
We can show the viewers a little bit of Mount Eden.
Yeah, actually you can still drive up Mount Eden a little
part
bit.
of it, yeah,
but not all the way up.
Okay.
It's so busy, you know, all the tourists.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Mount Eden is really nice. Okay, shall we go?
Let's show them.
Alright, let's go. الحين نروح مكان ثاني، الود راح اسوي شغلة، لكن تخيل نفسك مع شخص لمدة 3 أشهر تتكلم إنجليزي طول الوقت. تقدر تتخيل كيف ممكن تطور لغتك؟ أنا أغلب مدتي في نيوزيلندا أو حتى في استراليا كثير أسافر لها، أغلب الوقت مع أجانب، فعشان كذا شيء مرة مهم إنك تكون بين الأجانب بحيث إنه خلاص كاستماع كتحدث تتعود عليها وتصير مرة طلقة. بتحكي مع سعوديين أو مع ناس يتكلمون عربي طول الوقت ما راح تطلع نتيجة. الشيء الوحيد اللي ممكن تسويه إنك تحاول عشان خلاص تتطور في وقت مرة قصير. طيب الحين كنا بنروح الماونت بالضبط، استنى نروح بالسيارة ما بعيد شوي وعالي. شوف الكلب هذا وش زينه. احنا رايحين السيارة بس بوريكم وش طوله هالحين. Okay, Mbarak. Hold the camera. I just want to show them how tall you are.
I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, just put it up. Man, how tall are you?
2 meters. So 203 or 6'7".
Wow. 2 meters.
Yeah, 2 meters.
Okay. So we're going up from here. If you look down, you'd see this one. It's pretty high, right?
Relatively high. Pretty high.
Okay, so we can see. So this used to be a volcano, right, or something like that?
A long time ago.
Yeah. طيب احنا وصلنا هنا. We got here. And then look at that. So nice, right? That's Auckland City.
Yeah.
طيب احنا هنا بماونت ايدن زي ما انتم شايفين السيتي سنتر. اغلب المعاهد هناك وفي كم معهد ورا السيتي، لكن غالبيتها مع 90% من المعاهد كلها بالسيتي سنتر. عدد من طلابي ساكنين قريب ماونت ايدن. طبعا ماونت ايدن منطقة قريبة للسيتي، وأي واحد بيسكن بالمنطقة هذه جدا محظوظ. بشكل عام الصيف هنا في نيوزيلندا شيء مرة خرافي، شيء مرة حلو. وبس هذا ماونت ايدن. We're going to have some food now. So أخيرا حنا الحين بالمطعم وبنتغدى. طبعا المطعم اللبناني اسمه الشفكو. ما في مطاعم كثير سعودي أو ما في مطعم سعودي، فعلى الأقل نخليه يجرب مطعم عربي. خلنا ندخل. لقينا الشباب بالمطعم بالعافية والله يا سعود. مشاوي ها؟
بالعافية
من ورانا ها؟ يلا.
حلوة الصدفة دي.
Like since 2014.
Same.
Long time.
It is long time.
You like it?
I like it, but I like my family too.
Yeah.
This is the hardest thing for us.
Yeah. I think I have to take another trip here.
Yeah, I think so. Come. Okay,
Looks like a
Damien.
donut, I guess. Kind of like it.
Cookies here. So how's that? How's everything? Good? So we're having مشاوي متبلة وبابا غنوج، فلافل مع زبادي. We can have some sweets after,
Yeah.
right after some tea or something.
Yeah.
But overall it's good, right? Satisfied.
It's so nice.
Really
Honestly,
nice.
I really like it. It's so colorful. It's so healthy.
Colorful.
No, but that's what they say. If it's colorful, it means it's healthy.
Yeah, sweet. So we're gonna have some sweets now, some tea, and
Biscosa?
basbousa. So, but overall, out of 10,
Delicious.
out of 10, probably, I don't know, 8?
8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's
really
great.
nice.
Let's get into this. تونا خلصنا والصراحة دايخين 1000. We had too much food, right?
Way too much food.
That was nice.
It was pretty delicious.
Yeah, but I think next time you can have better desserts.
Yeah, the dessert was so-so, but the actual food was
The
really
actual
nice.
food was really nice, right? So now we're back home.
Back home,
Let's
do
go.
nothing.
To do nothing. Let's go. Oh man, look at the moon. We have full moon today. Last comments.
Okay,
Yeah.
so subscribe to Sham's channel below, and any questions about New Zealand, write in the comments, and I'll try and answer you.
Okay, and would you recommend people to visit New Zealand?
Visit New Zealand. You have to find out with your own eyes. So
Nice. Okay.
you can
cool.
only learn so much from videos. So
Nice. So we'll catch you later.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, you can cut that
يلا
out.
نشوفكم إن شاء الله الفيديوهات الجاية بإذن الله. The next video will be even more interesting.
I'm sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Catch you.